so I'm going to let you guys all in on a little secret, and I'm a little hesitant to do so because I don't want to give away all of my secrets, but this is a good one, and today I'm going to show you why. There are so many dealers all over the country. We can go to any auction, buy cars what we want. We're all competing with each other. The market's flooded with cars. The market's flooded with dealers. I'm going to tell you when to buy cars. Holidays. Buy your cars on the holidays. So today is the day before Thanksgiving. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving on a Thursday. Typically the auction that I usually go to is on Thursdays. So in lieu of doing it on Thanksgiving, they do it a day before. Well, people either forget or they have their own routine and they don't show up. They go to the other auctions that have them on Wednesdays instead of the Thursday. So today, there is a fraction of the people that are normally here on a Thursday. I'm here on Wednesday. Let's say there's thousands. There's probably only a couple hundred today. Granted, the cars, there's fewer cars, but there's significantly less bidders. So I'm going to go walk through all the cars, walk through the lot, check it all out, try to pick the cars I want, and hopefully we walk away with some cars. You can see here all these cars. Now, first of all, it snowed yesterday. It dumped snow on us. So all these cars are covered in snow. People are probably still cleaning their lots. And here I am at the auction, the only one around looking at cars. So towards the end of the day on a holiday, usually they'll give away a free lunch for everybody or do something special, and everybody rushes in for free food. That's the best time to buy your cars. So right now you'll see there's nobody even around. I'm one of the 3 people still out here bidding on cars. I bought 7 cars already today just because everyone else is in there eating lunch while there's still cars running through. I didn't come here for a free $7 meal. I came here to buy some cars. All right, so here I am back again. Today was a pretty successful day. I have confirmed 2 purchases. I have if bids on 4 vehicles. If bids meaning it didn't meet the seller's reserve. Why? Because there weren't enough bidders bidding against me. So I stole these cars if I ended up getting them. If I didn't meet their number, but I can always negotiate to a better price. The ball is in my court though because lack of bidders. There wasn't anybody around to bid against me. So what I would normally have spent, say, $10,000 on a 2010 F-150, I got it for $7,800 today. Knowing walking in, I was the only bidder on that car. So they started at their $11,000 because they wanted $10,000, no bidders. They brought it down to $10,000, no bidders. I bid at $7,000. I was the only one bidding. I said I'd buy it for $7,800. Again, the only one in the lane. They ended up selling it. So that worked out well for me. Now I do still have 4 or 5 ifs that I'm waiting on. If means I was the highest bidder. I didn't meet the seller's price, the reserve that they wanted to sell it for. So what they do is put it on an if, which gives them 2 hours to think about it, to make their calls, to see how they do throughout the whole day, run their numbers, and get back to me. I am tied to that vehicle for 2 hours if they decide to sell it to me. After the 2 hours, if I decide I don't want it, I can just say no, thank you. But within that 2 hours, I do have to make that purchase. So for meantime, I just sit around waiting for the sellers to decide. So do this at any special occasion, any holiday that runs during the week on a day of the auction. Find out when it is, find out when the auction's running their off-schedule day, and show up, because not everyone else will. You will reap the benefits. I saved thousands and thousands, maybe even tens of thousands, which is money in my pocket on the back end. So on any other day when I'd spend $10,000 on a truck and instead I paid $8,000 today because there was no one bidding against me, I'm going to make that extra $2,000 on the back end when I sell that car. So that's $2,000 extra in my pocket. Either way you look at it, I'm still going to charge the same price I would when I go sell it as if I had paid $10,000. Or you can mark it down $2,000 and pass the savings on to someone else and flip that car super fast. Car number 1 is a 2010 F-150 Crew Cab Platinum with 133,000 miles. Spent about $2,000 less than I normally would have just because I bought it on an off day. I do want to show you something real quick though. You can see the front bumper looks absolutely awful. Oh, even worse. Let's go to the cab corners right here. Oh, and then the rear bumper too. Oh man. And that's why it stinks to buy cars in New England. I will replace both those bumpers and fix those cab corners with new metal. Unfortunately, I do that on almost every single truck I buy older than 6 years old. It's sad and disgusting. Second car is a 2015 Toyota Sienna, limited all-wheel drive, unbelievable car. This car is crazy money. My wife loves hers, and I've been trying to replace it and can't even find one. One came through today, and guess who was the only bidder bidding on it? This guy. Next up is that 04 Toyota Tundra double cab. They call it a double cab even though it is actually a crew cab. It's a 2004, first year of their double cab crew cab. Frame has been replaced. I actually think I might have overpaid on this one. I paid $4,600 with the auction fees. It has 157,000 miles, but it's a Toyota pickup truck, Tundra 4x4 in the middle of winter, and the frame has been done, which makes it worth a crazy amount of money. The only thing I'm not sure about is the timing belt. If the timing belt's been done, this was a total score. If it hasn't been done, it's not a terrible job to do anyway. The things I need to watch out for are the rocker panels and cab corners, which actually look like they're in pretty good shape. And although the frame has been done, this is still what it looks like. So it's probably done a couple years ago, and it still looks this way. So I'll probably grind it down and put some type of POR over it. It does not get any more practical than an 06 Toyota Camry right there. That's what I bought, an 06 Toyota Camry with 138,000 miles. $1,000. How can you beat a Toyota Camry with 138,000 miles for $1,000? I can tell you how. Well, I actually made a mistake because I didn't look on the inside. I just saw that it was cheap. I saw that it was running. I raised my hand. You can't pass up a $1,000 Toyota Camry, but I'll tell you why it was only $1,000. Womp, womp, womp. Handshaker. No one drives standard transmissions anymore, especially if they want to be just practical. Everybody wants an automatic and a Camry, so I might have some trouble trying to sell that one. Another one that I'm super torn on is a 2013 F350 Power Stroke Crew Cab Platinum. The car is absolutely the best of the best. I'll show you in just a second. I need a nice truck. I need a plow truck. I need a tow truck. This does it all. I need it to be a crew cab because I want to fit my kids in it. This has all of it. Typically, it's about 29 grand. I was the high bidder at 27. They came back at 27.7, and I'm really torn on if I should buy it or not. I don't think I will, but I really feel like I'm going to regret it. I am in a dilemma right now. Behind me, you will see a 2013 Ford F350 Platinum Power Stroke. Has 122,000 miles, but it's a diesel, and it even has the push plates for a plow, which I have the plow at my shop, and I need a plow truck. Here's the problem about being a car dealer. I really want that 13 F350 Crew Cab Platinum. It's perfect for me. It has a plow, it has a tonneau cover, it's a crew cab, it's a power stroke, it can tow, it can plow, it has leather, it's the ultimate truck. But it's a ton of money, it's 30 grand. Yeah, I can drive a truck that's 30 grand, but every car depreciates. So if I drive that car for a year, what's it gonna be worth next year, 24 grand? So it cost me $6,000 to drive that truck for a year and use it as a plow truck. That's why I don't have a $30,000 truck. I can buy that 2010 Platinum right next to me, which I did, for 10 grand, drive it for a year, and next year it's still worth 10 grand. So, I don't know. If you guys do that stuff, how do you do it? Everything's for sale, so I don't want to put money into the truck and then end up selling it. I don't want to get invested into it personally and then end up selling it. I need a car that I put all my stuff in and keep for myself, but I don't want to tie up 30 grand of my money and have it depreciate next year. What do you guys do? Tell me. I gotta be honest, this Camry might be the buy of the day. I just hope I could find somebody that doesn't mind driving a standard transmission because it's clean, it's comfortable, it runs great, it's gonna be great on gas and reliable for somebody, and I could sell it for short money and still make a decent amount of money on it. But who the heck drives standard transmission nowadays besides myself? So there you go, just a quick bit of information. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully I made you a couple $1,000s. Remember, do what other people don't, okay? People are working today, or people are thinking about the holiday. They are not at the auction, obviously, and I am reaping the benefits, and you can too. Hey, if this video is helpful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and always keep watching our videos for more car stuff. You can also follow us on Instagram at flying_wheels_. Thanks everyone, I'll see you later.